You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Hey, welcome to my tutorial on how to move like a freaking Warframe. I'm gonna start off with some basics and then get into some more advanced stuff and then finish off with some impossible looking movement that's fun to do in lobbies to freak people out. I should start off by saying this is all gonna be with no bonus parkour velocity, no operator movement. It's just all gonna be Warframe basic movement, no movement abilities, so you can use this on any frame in the game. Yeah, this is just a casting speed shard, and my build has no parkour velocity. Before I get started though, I do want to start off with a suggestion. In one of my custom keybinds that I highly recommend, I have... where is it? Crouch on a mouse button, as well as mouse wheel down, but we'll get into that later, as well as mouse wheel up on the roll. But the main thing I recommend is having crouch on a consistent mouse button that is not mouse wheel down, because it makes bullet jumping so much easier, and you can't bullet jump with mouse wheel down. That's for tech that I'll explain later, but yeah, I highly recommend having crouch on a mouse button. It makes bullet jumping so much easier if you're spamming it, as opposed to the control shift with the pinky. It's just way more comfortable. But yeah, those are the main things. Yeah, just crouch on a mouse button is my main recommendation. I should also temper expectations in this video, because the tricks I'm going to show you will allow you to go super fast, but the real speed comes in understanding level layouts and where to go and where not to go. If you've played the Void tile set and run into those cover things that come out of the ground, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Knowledge of tile sets is actually one of the most important things, and I know you might be saying they're randomly generated. What do you mean? But I'm talking about, like, knowing the rooms, knowing how they connect to each other. Like, that is like the secret OP. It takes forever to learn, but the parkour is fun in this game. Like, I really enjoy it, and I've been doing this for like 2.5k hours, so I've learned them by now, and I think that is like, you don't need to play for that long to learn this stuff, but knowing the level layouts will help you a ton. But well, we'll get into the movement and stuff. I'm just saying, like, memorizing how to do these movement tricks is only part of the puzzle. You have to know the level layouts and where to go, otherwise you're just going to run into every wall and obstacle in the level. But getting onto the movement. So the basic fast traversal is going to be bullet jump, double jump, dodge roll. Ideally you want to be dodge rolling as soon as possible in the combo, because dodge rolling is the fastest way to move in the game, like with standard Warframe movement. So it would look something like this, where you're just bullet jumping, bullet jumping, then double jumping immediately after, and then dodge rolling. And it allows you to just fly through levels. Like I said, this is with no bonus parkour velocity, and I can just fly around. Yeah. And I should say, for the uninitiated, if you don't know just how bullet jump and dodge roll works, bullet jump, bullet jump, you crouch and pick a direction and jump, and you'll fly in that direction. Yeah, and there's nothing that... I mean, once you bullet jump, pressing movement keys does nothing until you hit the ground, unless you interrupt it with another piece of movement, which is why we double jump and roll, because it allows you to, one, cancel the bullet jump animation. Like if I just bullet jump and roll, I can't roll until the bullet jump animation finishes, but with double jumping in between, it cancels the animation, allowing us to roll as soon as we want, giving us a nice boost of speed. Yeah, and then with the rolling, basically it goes in whatever movement key direction you're pressing. So if I go to the side and roll, I'll roll to the side, or roll back, roll forward. And that's a great way to change your direction mid-air after your bullet jump when you're navigating levels, going through corridors around turns. It's a very useful thing to do. It's a little more advanced because you have to think about it a little more. And usually it is good to, you don't have to, because once you're in the, like, forward momentum, it doesn't really matter as much, but it does help sometimes to aim glide when you roll. I like how it feels, but it's not really necessary. But if you take away one thing from this video, it's the bullet jump, double jump, roll rotation. It's just the fastest way to move in the game, and at least from what I can tell, because somehow I'm always the first person to an objective, like, nobody seems to use this tech. So yeah, if you get it down, you'll be faster than, like, the vast majority of Warframe players. Like, even faster than people playing frames with movement abilities. Like, unless they're like Titania, but even Titanias, if they hit the walls, you can still beat them. Another important thing, I did kind of lie to you a little bit about the fastest way to horizontally move, in that melee slams are actually the fastest, but their application is a bit more niche because you need some kind of downward elevation for it to really be worth going for. Because, like, you can do it here, and you go pretty fast, but I don't know, and that's a little piece of tech to cancel. I'll touch on that in a moment, but yeah, if you ever see a staircase going down, especially those long ones in the Corpus tile sets, holy, you can fly down those things. I don't know why people choose not to do that, but melee slamming is, like, so good for movement. It just, you can go so fast. But we can get onto some more advanced stuff. Like I said with the movement loop, you really want to get this down first before moving on to advanced stuff. And it's not that hard to get down. It's literally just crouch, space, space, shift. But when you get that down, you can start mixing it more. And it's kind of hard to give an example here because there's not really any hard geometry to navigate around, but maybe I'll throw up some clips or something that can show mixing these bullet jump, double jump, roll, throwing aim glide in there, to specifically navigate around corners and stuff. But yeah, we can get onto that slide, or the melee slam cancel I keep doing. Basically all it is just, oops, right before you hit the ground you dodge roll, and it cancels the slam animation. You will do no damage, of course, but you don't get stuck on the ground for a moment, so you can continue your forward momentum and be a speedy guy. Although even if you mess up and hit the slam, you're rolling soon after, so you're still going way faster. What else do we have? Wall jumps? Wall jumps, anyone? That's an important one. Unfortunately, we won't get wall running for the foreseeable future, but even the wall jump is still a pretty useful tech that I think is kind of underutilized. it does refresh your movement abilities. So say I bullet jump to a wall, jump off, and then I can bullet jump again. Maybe even go to a wall again. And you can just chain bullet jumps and wall running. Although I don't really use that tech too often, I mainly just use wall jumping for like a redirect if I know I'm about to hit a wall or I need to change my momentum direction for navigating a level. Wall jumping is really useful for changing your direction, so I could go like that, and ooh, that was a little weird. That, and I can basically just do a full 180 if I really want to. Along with resetting all my movement ability cooldowns. Because you can only, of course, do one bullet jump, one double jump per, like, time in the air. You can't do it again until you touch the ground. Dodge rolling is a little bit different, I think. No, dodge rolling is the same. Okay. I wasn't sure. All this stuff is just like muscle memory. I don't really test this stuff. I just kind of play the game how it feels comfortable. And I'm trying to impart some of that knowledge onto you. But yeah, wall jumps are pretty useful. Yeah, now we can get on to the more niche movement with scroll wheels. I did upload a video a few months ago about scroll wheel movement when I was first kind of dipping my toes into it, and I've been using it ever since, and I've really started to use especially crouch on scroll wheel a lot, as it allows you to get a burst of speed without doing anything really, because it's using the slide speed boost. So you can see I'm getting these like little boosts of momentum in the air. And you can do that with crouching too. Although it's a little bit harder, like I said in my previous video with scroll wheel movement, if you spam it, at least on the ground, you can lose speed when you're like on the cooldown for the slide movement speed boost. But with scroll wheel, you don't get impacted by that speed drop at all. You just get to get the speed boost for free without any consequences, which is pretty nice, especially for like small movements, like in the I honestly even in the orbiter, or going to an objective. Like say if I wanted to get say I want to go there, I could just do like that and bam, I'm there, or that and I'm there. Like you can, the little acceleration boost is really nice. Man, you can even do some more troll things with it in sliding around without having any animations. And this is just by pressing a movement key and scroll wheel at the same time, and you just slide around like you're on ice. And another little useless little troll tech you can do is canceling the momentum of a roll. So you basically roll in place, and that's done by just rolling and then holding the opposite direction and scroll wheel, or scroll wheel crouch, and it allows you to just roll in place, moving backwards actually a little bit, which is kind of fun to do. One final thing I wanted to touch on, and then I'll kind of recap. In Perita Rebellion, the launchers, it is way faster to, when you grapple to them, canceling them before you reach it, because it just launches you forward without stopping in the middle. I can throw a clip up. It's fun too, because then it allows you, it doesn't put you in the launcher animation, so from there you can bullet jump, roll, melee slam, whatever you want to get to where you intend, and it's a ton of fun. But yeah, those are kind of the main things I wanted to touch on. The movement loop of bullet jump, double jump, roll, animation canceling with the double jump there, the melee slams, animation canceling with the roll, And then the scroll wheel movement, which I should show in the orbiter. Base of operations, yes. 'Cause I actually use it a ton in the orbiter. But yeah, in the orbiter, I'll just show finally the slide movement a little more. It is really useful for closing like a final gap to an objective or something, because you can just quickly move throughout, like, oh, I need to buy more Prime Resurgence relics, and then you can do that, and oh, we're here now, cool. And you can move during animations or camera movements. Pretty fun. I definitely love the movement in this game, and I hope you learned something from this so you can hopefully enjoy movement as much as I do in this game. I know starting out it can be very daunting seeing experienced players just fly through levels, so hopefully you're able to pick up some tricks from this video and you can start racing people to objectives and maybe beating people too. So yeah, hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'm always down to help new players in Warframe. I love this game. I've been playing it for over 10 years. I've had over 2,000 hours. It's a great game. I love the movement, so I'd love to help you if you have any questions. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya.